Now, you see this story? This is a story about greed, yeah? Knowing your place and accepting your lane and choosing your lane and staying in that lane, yeah? This story is when my mum had to pay off some orders to stop them from busting my head, yeah? So this is how the story starts. I was a kid in school, about 15, I'd say about 15, 16, yeah? And I was selling my little Q and my half. Now, all my trappers know, my real trappers know, we all started on a Q and eventually went to a half. Remember, as a kid, these ages, I'm doing my thing. I think I'm the guy, yeah? So, this is round about the time when I stopped coming around them orders, like I said in the last story. So, I've broken away from them now, yeah? I'm doing my own thing. I'm a free agent, yeah? I'm a sole trader, yeah? I'm doing my thing. I think I'm the guy. I'm going to school. I'm riding around on my pedal bike. I'm listening to Blade Brown, Rick Ross. I'm thinking, yeah, I got big dreams. I got street dreams. Yeah. So once again with these orders, yeah, there was one that lived, I'd say, about around the corner from me. I didn't even think he even lived around the corner from me. You know them guys that they've got a friend that lives like on your road, so they're just always there. And he used to pull up in his nice car, yeah. But he's a big man, so like one of the bigger men there, yeah. Used to pull up in his Beamer, okay. And he always used to see me on my pedal bike. And one time he stopped me. He's like, oh, I always see you about doing your thing. What? Like, is that what you're on kind of thing? So I was like, yeah, I'm doing my own thing. Yeah. I'm gassed, yeah, running up my mouth. Rule number one, if anyone ever asks you what you're doing, just deny it or water it down. Never tell someone you just met or someone you don't know what you're up to, yeah? So that's number one. So that was it, just a chance meeting. Then the second time I met him, yeah, and this is the guy I used to pick up my stuff from. The guy I used to pick up my stuff from just turned out to be his friend. Yeah. So I always used to see him before, but I didn't know who he was going to link. So it turns out he was going to go and link my plug. Yeah. Cool. So one time when I go to pick up, the same guy's there. You know, all of the small talk, yeah, my bro, hit you up next time, I appreciate it, all of that rubbish. And I go off to start doing my thing. Yeah. The one time he sees me on the road, he's like, yo, what's your name? And like a dumb idiot, I gave him my real name. And we got to talking. He's like, yeah, man, I'm just going up the road, you know, jump in my car, man, follow me. This is grooming of the highest order, you know. So I saw a Beamer. It's not like I'm not used to Beamers, but I'm on my pedal bike. He's in a nice car. Locked up my bike, jumped in the car, yeah. So while we're there, he's just driving. He's on the phone to all these different girls he's linking, showing me these girls, driving with his watch in my face like this, jewelry, everything, innit? Now to a young kid with street dreams, yeah, I think this guy's made it. I think he's the guy, yeah? So I'm there just taking in all his wisdom, not thinking nothing of it. Then he turns around and he says, yo, so how much you dealing with? And how old are you? Mistake number 2 and 3, yeah? Never tell someone what you're actually dealing with. And never tell a lot of men your actual age. You see, like with me, I was a tall kid, yeah? So a lot of people thought I was older than what I actually was, yeah? So when I used to tell guys my real age, like on the road or in general, they would get surprised. They'd be like, bro, like you're only 15, you're only 16. And why I say the issue comes with it is when they start to find out your real age, the respect starts to go. It might not happen it might not happen straight away, but it happens over time. Do you know what I mean? It happens. So I told him my real age was. He said, what? And you're only dealing with a Q. You're only dealing with a half. You should be doing better than that. You're better than that. So I'm letting this grown fool, yeah, stroke my ego and make me think I'm better than what I'm doing. When realistically, I'm kind of doing what I'm supposed to be doing for my age, considering as a sole trader, yeah. I don't have no older giving me a line. I'm not working for nobody else. I'm just doing me, yeah? Cool. So anyways, now, he's like, you know what, take my number, I'll look after you. Grooming! Yeah? So anyways, he says, take my number, he'll look after me or whatever. Cool. So I take his number. So I stopped linking my plug now. Because in my head, believe you me, I'm bigger and better than this now. I don't need you. I'm coming up in the world. I can do better than this. So I go to link this guy, yeah? And he says to me, oh, here's what I'm gonna drop on you, yeah? I know you can move that. Can you move it? You reckon you can move that, yeah? Now, this is why I say greed, because my belly was bigger than my eyes. Yeah, my chest was too high. I don't know who I thought I was, but he showed it to me. 2 Zs. 2. Yeah, Zs, back in the days. Remember, 1 Z is 28 grams, yeah? Man's giving man 2. Listen, I thought I was Scarface. And you know what I said? I can handle that, that's nothing. Now, remember what I said about greed, yeah, and staying in your lane? My little line on my little Samsung phone, yeah, could only handle a Q&a maximum, yeah? But in my head, I've let this guy gas me up. I've watched too many films. I was watching Menace to Society. I thought I was Kane. You know when Kane's driving the car, he's like, computer love. And he's got the new car. I think I'm Kane on my pedal bike, yeah? So I said, yeah, I can handle that. That's nothing. He's like, yeah, cool. He gives it to me. So now that I've got it in my yard, yeah, I'm bringing all my bridgings over to the house. I'm bringing over all my friends and I'm showing them, yeah, this is what I'm on. I'm not on you lot's little boy thing. I'm bigger than that. Everyone's getting gassed. Their eyes are open. I feel like I'm the man, yeah? These times I had a girl, innit? When I used to bring her over to my house, I'll show her, like, yeah. Your man's making money. I was sad, bro. Like, when I think back to the way I used to behave, yeah, it's embarrassing, bro. But anyways, we live and we learn and we grow up, yeah? So I've got that there. Now, bearing in mind, I'm doing all right for now. So I'm hitting the shots, whatever. But this is another mistake I made, you know? I was hitting shots from my house. And what I mean by that is in the local area. So I would come home and I'm constantly walking in and out the house to go do what I'm doing. So my mom would say, why are you always in and out the house? Like what are you doing? So I just lie, I'm gonna go link my friend. She said, but didn't you go to link your friend like 12, 15 times? Why do you need to go back to keep seeing them? Do you know what I'm saying? I said, damn. So I just have to keep making excuses to leave the house, you know? This is where the problem starts. Once again, like a dumb idiot, yeah? I put the stuff in my house. I didn't have no stash. I didn't have no girl's yard to leave it in. Nothing. It was in my house, yeah? Stinking up my room. My room smelled like a cannabis farm, yeah? So I was coming in the room, she said, I know you're up to something. Like, just getting on to me. What are you up to? What are you involved in, kind of thing? I said, nothing. She said, so why does it smell of weed? I tried to say, yeah, but I smoke weed, innit? She said, you don't smoke weed. When did you start smoking? Now I remember as well, when I was a kid, I was a hybrid athlete. Yeah? So I used to do boxing, I used to run track and field, 100 and 200 meters, plus I played football, yeah? So those are my 3 sports throughout school, yeah? My mom knows I was a health freak at those ages, yeah? I wouldn't eat certain things, I wouldn't drink certain things. Like I say to people, I didn't drink alcohol, smoke till I was like, what? 18, 19, which was late where I grew up, yeah? So cool. She said, you're not smoking, you can't be smoking. But I'm running out of lies. So I'm smoking. So now she's on to me. I know you're involved in something, you're doing stuff, innit? So I managed to survive that encounter. But here's the bit I didn't account for. And that's why I say in life, and what's made me strive to have my own business or want more businesses or do my own thing. When you work under someone or for someone, they control you. I was going to say kind of control you, but they control you. And what I mean by that, he phoned me a week later. Now tell me, how the hell can I get rid of all of that in a week? But he's phoning me and the man wants his money. Yeah, you got my money, yeah? His what? Money? Brother, I don't think I even got rid of a fraction of that in the time you gave me. I thought man was going to give me all a month. Because I'm naive and I'm stupid and I didn't stay in my lane. I said, I ain't got your money still. He said, what? Then the tone changed. The guy that I knew that was driving me around in the Beamer and doing all of this, he changed. Do you understand? This is why I hate olders. Maybe to this day, I still hate them. But I'm thinking, damn, I'm in trouble. Do you understand? So do you know what I ended up doing? I ended up selling it at discounted prices. So I'll go to school and sell stuff for less than what it's worth. I'll walk around and sell people stuff for less than what it's worth. Do you understand? One old man that's still doing his thing, still hustling, I'll sell it to him for less than what it's worth, you know? It's getting into the point where I don't think even I'm gonna make profit off this pack. But this man needs to get his money. And the guy is banging off my phone. When I see you, watch what's gonna happen to you. You think I don't know where you live? You think I don't know your name? When I pull up on you, watch what's gonna happen to you. Man telling me stuff, he's gonna gun buck me and that. I thought, bro, I've never been gun bucked. I don't wanna get gun bucked. Do you see what I'm saying? Freaking damn. So I come home, I push the key in the door, and I just slid down the wall. You know, like in the movies, yeah, where the woman gets her heart broken, and she just slides down the wall, just holding her heart. I didn't cry, but I think I was on the verge of crying. Because remember, like I said, with the other ones, you know, they were relatively young, like 18 to 21. That felt more manageable. Like that was just, do you know what I mean? And I could more handle that. When I say this guy was like much older, I'm talking like plus 25s, plus 27s even. I think he was even in his 30s. So when he's talking about gun crime and this and that, I genuinely believe him. With the other guys, yeah, they were nothing to write home about. But him, I said, I'm finished. I slid down the wall like I was in an R&B music video. I was on the verge of tears, I can't lie. I thought he knows what school I go to, because like a dumb idiot, I was hitting shots in my school clothes. He knows my school, he knows my name, he knows my age. This guy played me like a game of chess, yeah, and I'm finished. So my mom could see me, she's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Da, da, da. So we had the conversation, da, da, da. I told her, she knew something was wrong. She said, I knew you was getting up to something, da, 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 whatever. I told her what was going on. I said, I said, Mom, this man needs his money, or he said he's gonna gum up me, he's gonna bust my head, he's gonna do all these things to me. You know when you suppress something for so long and you keep it in, and then you finally let everything out, I felt free. Because I've been holding this secret and this thing, just dealing with it on my own for like, even though it was the span of a week, it was heavy. Because after he told me he wants his money back, it's like he didn't ask again or start banging off my phone with the threats until another week. So let's say for 7 days, yeah, I'm just dealing with stress. I'm surprised I didn't lose my hairline. I'm in school and everyone's trying to study and I'm just there, I can't study. I'm just staring at the paper. I didn't stay in my lane. Teacher saying to me, what's wrong? I can't tell her, miss, I can't breathe, okay? Miss, I can't breathe. That's what I wanted to say. I felt like I was gonna have a stroke. I didn't say nothing. I held it up. Cool. So after I broke it down, my mom said, you have to make me a promise, yeah? If I help you out of this situation, if I do this for you, you will never do nothing again. All of this, whatever you're trying to do, drop it. Just put your head down, go to school, keep up with the sports, the running, the boxing, the football. You keep up with that. If I help you this one time, that's it. You have to give it up. You have to put it down. Do you understand? So I'm never helping you again. This one time. And she gave me the money. Yeah? And I linked him. I gave the man his money. And he said to me, you're lucky. If you made me wait any longer, watch what would have happened to you. And that was that. He said, that's what I said, yeah. I'm a bit of an idiot. He said, you know what, should I give you another pack? I was going to say yes, you know. After the heartache and the pain and the stress, when he offered me another pack, I was going to say yes. And this is another lesson in life. Like money, do not love money. You see, when you love money the way I did when I was a kid, yeah, you will do nearly anything for money. You'll put yourself in certain situations for money. And the saddest thing is I didn't come from no poor household, so I don't know why I had this obsession of just having money. I think I like the status that it gave me for having nice things or being the guy that had the money. Do you know, stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? And like I said, I like a girl at the time, or girls I was seeing, I was able to take them central London. I had money in my pocket. I thought I was the dude. I think I love that part. So I don't think I love money itself, but I love the things that money gave me. Yeah? Cool. She gave me the money. He said, do you want another pack? I said, no. My body wanted to say yes. My heart wanted to say yes. My mind said no. So I thank the Lord I'm not that stupid. Yeah? And that was the end of that. And yeah, man, I played good boy for a bit. I dipped my toes into one or two little things after that, but I really did keep my nose clean after that. And that's why I say mums are a blessing. A lot of mums, like, see, when your back is up against the wall, and I've been in situations where maybe something's happened to me, and the friends at the time that I thought would set the city on fire behind me, yeah, didn't do nothing. And I'm here to tell you, in all the years I've lived, yeah, not your friends, sometimes not even your girlfriend or your family will step up for you when push comes to shove. And in that moment when I needed someone, my mum stepped up for me. And that's why I kept my promise. And I would say by the time I was 17, 18, I chilled out completely. Completely, man. Like, compared to how I was in school, and when I was 17, by the time I was like I said, 17 going on 18, I was just a good youth at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, 17, I just focused on football, sports, and I just lived my life. Fair enough, I didn't have the money I used to have, and I couldn't buy the things that I could buy before. But I felt free, I felt at peace. So much had happened, yeah, in my school years, I could write a novella. Do you know what I mean? All because I wanted to force up myself and put myself in certain situations, all for the love of the money, yeah? So those are my lessons to you. Know your lane, stay in your lane, and don't love money, like nice things, but don't love those things. Because you'll end up in certain predicaments trying to make it happen, and you don't want that. I got lucky, I had a mum that could help me. A lot of people that get into these kind of debts, they might not have nobody to help them, yeah? So that's what I want to say. And like I said, man, I kept my promise. I was a good boy. And to this day, I'm a good boy, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just train, business, content, and put my head down. I don't want no trouble with nobody. No problems. You know what I mean? I don't colour outside of the lines of society no more. I'm a citizen. Makes everyday life great again. You feel me? And that's always the motto, man. So take care. That's just a little story for you guys. And I hope you take on that lesson, yeah?